Hi you guys, this is Gwendolyn, and for today's video I would like to give you guys an update on my handbag, the DASEIN or DASEIN. I'm not really sure, but either way, here we go. Hi you guys, this was a requested video to give a little bit of an update. I'm sorry the sun is shining in on this handbag, on my ostrich, like a faux ostrich I believe, type of tote handbag. I don't know how well you can see it because of the, like I said, the sunlight, but well, I'll get back here. Okay, here we go. And this bag is amazing. You could put so many things in here. You could do pretty much anything with this bag. To me, it's like, it's a type of material that's like the straps feel like, it feels a little bit like, oh, it's a faux type of a leather, I would guess. Like, it's kind of common to get that nowadays, and I love this bag. I love it so much. I think it's like, I like it a lot because it carries, I'm gonna slide over a little bit because of this sun. It can hold so many things. It's like for instance, I'm going to show you, I think I got, wait a minute, let me go backwards. I think I got this one from, I wanna say Amazon. I've done a video on this handbag already, and I talked about it a little bit more in detail, but I was asked by a few people to give an update on the, like, the wear and tear of it and things like that, since I've had it for a little while. I don't even remember how long I've had it, but we're gonna say it's been over a year for sure, but I'm not really sure when I got to. I gotta go back and check. I don't know, it would be in the description or whatever, but I'll go through some things I know it can carry that I don't think I talked about last time. Like for instance, okay, could definitely put my iPad, the 12.9 inch, it could definitely carry that, but I'm not putting that in here right now because I'm using the remote for recording. Yeah, I'm using the remote. Okay, so it can carry something as large as a, whatever it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, a laptop. It could fit in here. Now, I put it on the back end of the bag. Now, this is, okay, that tiny bit of a struggle was because it's in the case, correct? The case doesn't, the protective case is on it. Okay, so it would fit even better without that protective case on it, but I just didn't want to remove it. So that sits down in there. See there? Of the Apple laptop. Okay, that could fit in there with, like, I always show one of my accounting books. I'm gonna put that in there. Just doing a few of these things here to load it up a little bit because I just want to let you know why I like it so much, and I'm thinking about getting another one. I really do want another one. I want another color or whatever because it feels pretty sturdy to me. It's kind of a, you know, it's like it doesn't fold over on itself, anything like that. The straps stay up and things like that. But I know I've talked about it a little bit more, like I said in a previous video. I'm just updating it a little bit. Now I could put the iPad in there with this. I may just go ahead and shut off the recording and put it in here. But I'm going to put a few more things in there in the meantime. Like here's a larger, what is this thing, you guys? Makeup case. For a little bit on the travel size type of thingy. You know, like, what is it called? Like a travel thingy, whatever, toiletry bag. Sorry about the lights going in and out because I keep sticking my hands up, but this, I'm gonna put that in here. See if that would fit. Okay, put that down in there. I didn't know it would fit. I was like praying. Ooh. Here's a pochette. Some of them don't have anything in them. I'm just doing this for a mere demonstration. Here's a pochette. The size. Louis Vuitton, another pochette. I'll just do this just because I just trying to show you this thing can hold a lot. I'll put in here. My phone will go, of course. Let's see if I can make this water bottle fit. I'm sure it would have fit if I didn't put that big old thingy in there. It could go across like that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm making sure it's zipped, but I'm going to show you what I have in here so far. I have books, the really large toiletry, the laptop is in there with the book, with the larger toiletry thingy down in there. I have a few pochettes down in there, and I still got like a zipper here. I could like stick my phone here if I did not want to stick it on the inside of the bag. Did I zip it? Okay, there. I could stick like my phone there. I wanted to do that. Do that there. I could just try to see if I could put this water bottle. Now, if I did something like this size of it's empty, a water bottle type of a saw like this, I would probably leave the bag open because I wouldn't want to force the zipper to close. See what I mean? I would probably keep it across the top like that if I did something like that for the way I have the bag loaded. But you have a lot of scenarios with this tote type of a bag, and it has a zipper pocket right here in the middle, right here in the middle of the two sides. It's like a mini divider, but I don't have anything in it. So, but at the end of the day, it carries a lot. It's heavy. It's heavy with that laptop in here, and that laptop is heavier anyway with a cover, with a protective cover over it. I noticed that it gets heavier, but what do you do? So at the end of the day, I think I need some light. Hold on for a second. I'm having so many technical difficulties. Let me drink some coffee. It's not stressing me out. Okay. This is my not today cup. Okay. Now, the bag is loaded with, I don't have my remote nearby because I put my iPad in here, okay? Since when I stop the camera for just a second or two, I can move back a little bit. I'm like all of you guys' face, but I put the iPad in here, and you know it's the larger, the iPad Pro. It's the older version, but like a second generation, I think it is. And I put that in here while I was off camera for a second, and I zipped it. Okay, now the laptop is still in here. The iPad the iPad Pro, the 12.9 inch one is in here. I still have a book in here. I took the water bottle out. I took this out, and I would change it. I could show you a few more scenarios, but the only reason I'm doing showing some things in the bag is because that's a little bit easier than just talking about how much I like carrying the bag, because you know that's fine and dandy to talk about, but I would rather show why I like the bag so much. Like I've said many times, I go to the music studio with Lexi and Hayden once a week, whatever, and I take the big iPad, the iPad Pro, because I record the sessions every week and things like that. So I need a bag typically, especially on those days, to go in there with. That preparation is easier. I mean, you see these don't fall over, which I like. I can just grab this thing at any time. I love this tote or handbag, which I call it a handbag. Some people may just, you know, understand it's maybe like a tote. And I like it because it has the strap and everything like that. That's adjustable this way, like you do, like, I see that type of thingy like that. You know, you pull that thingy up and you adjust it accordingly like that, which I like mine kind of short. But I'm not talking like that. But you know what? I think it's a really great made bag. It's not like, I used to be really meticulous about getting, like, if something is genuine leather and all of that type of stuff. I used to be like that. I'm so about taking care of our animals and the planet and things so much better now that I'm good with faux leather. I'm not saying that these won't scratch or something and do something to the bag. I'm guessing it would, but so would a Chanel. You understand? So you take care of your things like you would take care of a very high end. And this being only under $50, I forgot the price. I think 30, 40 something dollar-ish, whatever. But either way, it's worth it. It's worth it. Now this didn't come with it, of course. This was by Henry Bendel. I know they're only, I think, on the website now. They were a company out in New York, and I have a couple of their handbags, which I'm glad I got because the boutique closed down or whatever. I'm not sure if there are others. I don't know. But anyway, so I love it. But I'm going to show you how well this fits in there. Now I did pull the bag to like this when I was putting the things in it because I didn't want to force the zipper for just putting in there everything kind of, and I closed it like that and see how it stayed. Then I zipped it. That's what I did, so I don't ruin it, anything like that. So I'm gonna take my phone out and just put it right here, just because I didn't want to leave it there. It was in the back anyway. So I'll unzipping it and see, go to zip it and see there, still got, I'm trying to show you without considering the line. Here's the laptop still in there, a decent sized book. The iPad Pro is over here in a case. Now these things that are in a case or protective, whatever you call it, I call it a case. It makes it bulky. It makes everything bulky, correct? Just like it with our phones or whatever. It makes it a lot, it's not as thin. You know how the iPro thingies, I mean like the iPad, our phones and things like that through Apple products are usually pretty thin, correct? But once you start adding protective cases and covers on, it makes them heavier, it makes them thicker and things like that. So I'm putting it in there as is, as just the way I carry it. So that's what I try to buy larger bags for, to see if it would fit things the way I typically would carry them. Understood? Because like when I'm recording, just say for instance with the iPad, I need the stand that's made onto the back of the protective case. I need that to hold it up, you know. So anyway, so I keep that, and that thing is bulky. So I'm going to show you. Now let me remove it. See how big this thing is? All of this on the back makes it a little bit thicker. How thick that thing is. This is a strap because I could just put it on my shoulder. I'll just show you really quickly. So I can carry it on my shoulder like that. Anyway, so I got that one. That was in here. Along with, still have this book that's about that thick, but it's a flexible book. It wouldn't have mattered, I don't believe, if it wasn't. Now I did that, was in there. I took out the iPad, of course, in the larger one. This was still in there. The toiletry bag. Now it's not stuffed or anything with anything, but it was, you know, I could fold a little bit like that. But this was in there. That's a pretty nice size. because typically we don't carry, I don't carry that a whole lot. I usually carry things like this size and or the makeup bag or whatever that's like came with the GM, the, what is this thing called again, you guys? The wristlet. I carry that in there like a makeup thingy. I can't say my stuff is crooked. Until I take that in there, usually things like that. But anyway, what was in there? The iPad, I keep saying the same thing. That, the toiletry bag. I still had a pochette in there. I still had another pochette. I had these two in there. I had, and here's the thingy. See, I think that makes it with the, it makes it so much more bulky with this case on it. These things drive me crazy. There, it's like, and this size is the 13-inch or 15. I think this is a 13-inch. One of them. I think this is a 13. Anyway, that was in here, that size. And it's heavy. That's heavy by itself. I'm not going to pretend. That thing, oh, those cases drive me crazy. But that's all I had in there with that. Now, I could load most everything I got over here. And I could put all of this stuff in here. No problem. I'm just going to put the, no, I don't want to put this toiletry thing. I'm tired of that thingy. I could put the books. I could put the, just stuff. I'm just grabbing random things. You could put pretty much anything in here. Here's the ice insulent or something, and whatever. This wallet, this size. Oh, my wallet I didn't put in here. I have it in another handbag in my Givenchy or Givenchy, whichever. I put this in here. Just put this stuff down in here. Put this water bottle. I can have it. Let me see if I have it sit. I can have it sitting up. I have here my extra, those little shoes. You guys have never seen these, just because I'm showing you really quickly. These are black ones. I've shown you the silver. These are, of course, the black ones by this brand, Hollywood something. I don't think they make these anymore. Anyway, these flats, fold away flats. Put that down in here. Put that, got the water bottle here. In the corner, put this little wallet in there, down in there. I'll put, you know what? Let's do that with the laptop. Just put it over my shoes. Okay, I worked something out. Okay, this is what I've done. I've worked out this. I closed it up, okay? Now, this is what I worked out for another scenario, okay? I'm gonna unzip it. Now it's, see, zipping pretty easily. Now, every time I decide to pack it a little bit full, I close it at the top like this. I squeeze it like this to bring the zippers closer to see if things would shift in the bottom, correct? So I don't just force the zipper, because I look at it and I'm like, this should close. So that's what I do. So I'm just to let you guys know that. Don't get the bag and get home and say that stuff doesn't fit. Sometimes it may not, but close it. Like once you put everything you want in it, unless you want to, you could just leave it open and it could carry way more, okay, if you just leave the tote open. But if you want to zip it, you see, after a while, I just start pushing it forward and seeing if things would shift in the bottom and sort of straighten themselves out. That's what I did. So don't get it and say she's not true. That means she's not telling the truth, because I got it in here. But it makes my zipper go easily. See there? Now, let me show you what I did. I did this. Look at that. I put the water bottle in there, even though I laid it over. And that's a nice size bottle. That, because of this, I laid it down like that. Okay, so I had that in there for this scenario. I had the shoes. Whoop, 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 whoop. I have the makeup bag. Let me set this water bottle down because this is rolling. I have this, the wristlet, that's in there. This tiny extra card wallet. A bigger wallet. You guys know how that works. The insolent, I think it is, but that I have. Sorry, burping. The corn purse, had that in there. I had the small little, you know, this. Oh, what's the thingy called? This. Anyway, notebook type of little thing. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, that. And I had the big baby in there. I think this is a 13. I'm almost sure it's a 13 inch. Had that in there. Anyway, had this in there with that stuff. So at the end of the day, she can hold a lot. She can hold a lot. And so even though I did that, I showed before how much it can hold and things like that, I decided to do a little bit more because I wanted to update you guys on why I like it so much, because it's a great made bag. I feel like it's really made well, no matter the fact that it isn't like some extremely high-end material. I'm guessing whatever the faux material is, it works. I like it being sturdy. I think it's a great bag. I think it's beautiful. I love it. You could just do a lot with it to me, and it has like just an elegance about it to me. I think it looks pretty elegant, and so I would love to have a few more like this because I just like carrying structured bags. That's what I was trying to remember. I love having structured handbags. I just do. I love them. I think satchels and things like that are some of my favorites. And this is a combination to me. Like, it gives me the satchel feel, but being in a tote, I love it. I just think it's amazing. I've been loving carrying it so much. And this is not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just being 100% honest. Even if it was, I would sponsor, I would, being 100% honest. But however, if I was, I still would tell 100% of the truth. I really would. I don't purchase anything, whether it's $1 to whatever, if it's not going to benefit me, if it's not going to work well for me, I wouldn't carry it. That's just it. It wouldn't be a video on it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So for the people that wonder if it's worth the money, 100% in my opinion. Gives you that little bit of elegance and everything with that classy, elegance, whatever. Functional, 100 and then some percent. It is really functional, and it can carry your basic essentials as well. So it's worth it. It's worth it 100%. I guarantee it is. Okay, you guys, I thought about, I don't think I gave an exact summary, or to summarize a little bit how I actually feel about the DASEIN Tote. DASEIN or DASEIN. I'm not sure which pronunciation is correct, but to give an overview or overall of whatever, how I feel about the handbag or tote is that I think it's amazing. I love carrying it. This, even though the straps do not give me necessarily the bag itself doesn't give me the exact same issues that I had a little bit with my GM from Louis Vuitton, my Neverfull. This could fit on my shoulder a little bit, the straps, whatever, but however, I wouldn't typically carry the tote like that. That's why I was mentioning a little bit. I love this strap because it gives me that flexibility. Or I could put it across as like, you know, all the way across my body, almost as if you, the same way you would carry a crossbody. But overall, I love the bag so much. It's one of my favorites. I would reach for this one over some of the other ones that may be a little bit more pricey because of the structure. You don't need an organizer or anything like that. It just makes life so much easier that I could just grab it like this, and it has the vinyl and things on the inside, quite a few pockets and things like that. Just, you know, just the overall structure is amazing. So I love it. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I don't know if I reiterated that enough, so that's why I came back on here to make sure I got that clear. I love it. It's one of my top bags because of the structure and things like that. I don't have the same issues that I have with some of my bags that of course are not a structure, because they need maybe like they need an organizer and things like that if I don't want my things, you know, sort of falling together. So I love that. I love everything everywhere I put everything is going to be there. Understand? So I don't know where I'm looking. I'm looking at the monitor. I just sat right here and I was thinking, I didn't really give it the summary. So, and overall, it's one of my favorites. Even though I don't reach for it all the time because I got so many handbags, I need to go through my bags. So that's why I try to go through other ones. But this is the best out of the totes. This is my favorite. Absolutely. So, oh yeah, hope that helps. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye. So, that being said, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I decided to just put this together really quickly. I wasn't even dressed. Looking crazy, but I wanted to come on here to share this bag with you. And I am kind of tired. I know I'm like, oh, the girl's dragging. I am sort of tired today, but it is what it is. Love you guys. Remember to wear your mask. If you go anywhere, remember to do that. But please subscribe. Remember to comment if you need to. I get it. I get how that goes. But definitely like, please. And if you don't, let me know why. So I could do better or do something different. Not that I would, but I have to say that because it's polite. Oh, I'm joking. I swear. I swear. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. Love you so much. I really, really do. And I'll be back in a few days to show you some cool things I have, you guys. Oh my gosh, I got some things to show you. Like, here's an example. I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to show anything. Things like this, these jewelry cases and things, these beautiful bracelets. I said cases. My grandbaby, she makes these bracelets. I'm going to show you all of that later. They're beautiful. I'm sorry I had to wait on the camera to adjust because I did all that, put all that stuff. That poor camera was like, what is this girl doing? But anyway, love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Love you again. Bye bye. Deuces.